Hi there, this is Joanna, a JC lady. Today it's the first movie in the series Toxic Relationships. The episode theme is why talk and write about toxic relationships. My goal is to combine stories related to female codependence and personality disorder with elements of psychological and philosophical vision. Because I have never read a book and I have never seen a movie that would combine those topics and that would tackle that from some kind of spiritual point of view. So, in fact, it's all about searching for sources and causes. Oh yeah, and if you don't know what I'm talking about and who I am, I invite you to my website in English and French, jcalternativeedu.com. There you will find information on how to buy my book. I am talking about Series 12, and you can also order my esoteric analysis for yourself or for somebody from your family or whoever. I use Vedic astrology and tarot and Slavic mythology, so it's a mixture, a nice mixture, interesting. So check also my next workshop. When is it? And follow me. Follow the development of the entire JC Lady Alternative Education project and subscribe please to my channel and let's spread the knowledge. So there is the initial question in this video, why to write and to talk about toxic relationships. I personally write and talk about it because I cannot not do it anymore. I have to do it. And I think people who are concerned directly or indirectly with the topic, with that matter, should talk about it and write, because this is a part of therapeutic process, even for those people who are not directly concerned. My therapeutic process took place in 2 stages. So first, I had a great need to write some kind of pink stories, I call it. So it was all nicey, all in light colors. So it means that I idealized my life and I swept hard things all under the rug, and I described my childhood in such idealized manner. And then I started writing a diary and a blog, and that showed only the pessimistic side, the very black part of my relationships. So in fact, what I want now to do is to get some kind of a balance, to show everything, show the soul of the person who is in a toxic relationship or who is somehow concerned, somehow touched by that, even if the person is not inside exactly the relationship. So in the end, I think that right now, even if you think it doesn't bother you, it's not your problem. It's not true, sorry, but with what we've got in our epoch of globalism and consumption and materialism, actually everybody is concerned because people have got problems with depression and self-denial. I do think that most people are just scared to look inside themselves, in their soul, because there can be some toxic matters, some problems, right? I simply think that there are not enough books, there are not enough movies which are honest, and maybe just not enough. We didn't get this critical mass in this topic. So there are books like Pia Melodies, books about codependency. There is a great movie, old movie, Chocolate, French movie with Juliette Binoche, and it's not exactly about toxic relationships, but it shows it, and it shows a woman who is codependent, and it shows her really nicely and honestly. I don't know any other movie who deal with codependency really in depth, showing the codependency kind of soul, the idea, kind of focusing on it without like overly focusing on alcoholism. So that's the problem. Yeah. I don't know where you guys live, but I live in Poland, and I know that in Poland there are lots of stereotypes, and the toxic relationships are not really a fully known topic. I really think we should consider the whole world. I know in America, in the US, it's a little, it's better. The knowledge is higher. Still, I think that people have problems with depression, addiction. There's lots of knowledge, but the problem exists. So I do believe everybody should learn about it. Everybody should know what is the codependency, what are the personality disorders, what exactly is alcoholism, and how it destroys your life and your soul. All right, because there are movies that show the kind of physical and physiological part of this process of this addiction and co-addiction, but they don't talk much about your psychic problems and your soul. So we need to be more spiritual in this. Also, there are lots of stereotypes, but I just believe that if everybody would just learn about it, search for knowledge in this topic, talk about it, we would get the critical mass. And I believe it's important. And the other person is a mirror. So, action reaction. We learn. When one person learns, the other person can learn too, right? We learn in pairs, and it works like that in the relationship. It also means that it's not only the addicted person who should take initiatives and learn and go to a therapy. It means that both persons or even the whole surrounding of people should help just by learning about it. Or maybe just by learning about their hidden self, or their self simply, about their shade part, their shadow. And hey, I'm not saying it's easy, all right? I'm 46, and I went from point 1, which was being in toxic relationship, to point or side B, which was the therapy and just going out and divorce and all this. But then I went back to A. In a new relationship, I just repeated the whole schema. And then I went again to B, and now I'm at C. So I can tell you, it's not enough to get divorced. It's not enough to do some material stuff. You need to change your personality and your psychic stuff, let's say, problems. And that's how you start your life anew. Right? So it's all about your own metamorphosis. You need to know that it's possible. It's possible to start anew, to rebuild your personality. And I just wish you all good luck, and hopefully you will try to learn. Even though you don't have a problem, probably you don't have such a big problem as I had, still, maybe somebody next to you has got a problem. Maybe somebody has got a depression. It's all toxic stuff. It's all about our shadows. So, okay, that's all from me, and invite you to the next episode of the series, and I will be giving also simultaneously the episodes from different playlists and different themes. So if you are not interested really in that one, go to the other one, but I hope you are. You should be. Okay, take care and be free, always.